The Warrens' reputation preceded them, and soon news media gathered outside their home. Some people cheered, others shouted nasty comments, others still held signs asking for help, but the Warrens were unfazed. Together, they had solved many hauntings and performed numerous exorcisms, but there was one case that even shook them to the core. Lorraine felt the demon that haunted this house was far more powerful than any she'd seen before. Lorraine could see spirits, but the spirit here seemed to be avoiding her. She only saw it briefly once, a fleeting image of a woman in old-fashioned clothes. Even that small glimpse filled her with dread. She knew instinctively this spirit was evil. For weeks she searched for clues, trying to learn anything about the house's history. Lorraine always believed the past is never truly buried. It always catches up with us somehow. Finally, she discovered the former owner had died unexpectedly under unclear circumstances. His wife, who had been pregnant at the time, later moved away, supposedly giving the house away. What had happened to her? Lorraine didn't know, but whatever secrets this house was hiding, they were evil. The longer the Warrens stayed, the more uneasy they felt. Then strange events began happening around them, subtle at first, then growing worse. As the Warrens prepared to leave each evening, objects fell off shelves. Books flew across the room. Pens rolled across desks, and once a rocking chair rocked violently on its own. A distinct cold spot grew steadily colder, and the Warrens soon realized that place was behind the closet in the master bedroom. At first, only slight movement was registered in the cold spot, like the slow movement of a breeze. Then the activity increased. Small objects were pushed across tables, a vase jumped off a shelf, and a heavy dresser moved across the room. Clearly, the demon here was strong and getting stronger. Once Lorraine entered the room, she gasped. There in the corner, something shadowy was rising in the air. It grew larger, taking on a vaguely humanoid shape. The demon was taking its revenge on the Warrens for daring to enter its domain. Lorraine stumbled back. Her gift was immense, but she couldn't see the demon clearly. Its form kept changing, concealing its true shape. What she saw were brief glimpses of faces, ghoulish and distorted. Their mouths twisted into demonic sneers. Their eyes burned with malevolent fire. Then they vanished again. Lorraine knew she had to act fast. The demon here was unlike any she'd encountered before. Its power was increasing, as was its anger. She had to stop it before it hurt anyone. So Lorraine called upon God for strength. The battle between good and evil was about to begin. The demon sensed Lorraine's fear and surged forward. She braced herself, but the entity simply passed through her, draining her of energy. Wounded, Lorraine collapsed to her knees. She had never been so drained before. How could she fight a demon that could drain her powers like that? Then she saw it. Through a crack in the wall, a faint light shone. She crawled toward it, desperate for help. Suddenly, the light flared. A blinding light filled the room. The closet door burst open, and Father Gordon stood there, He raised his cross. "In the name of the Father, Son, and Holy Spirit," he cried. "I command you, demon, leave this house." The demon screamed as the light enveloped it. With a final surge of effort, it lunged at Lorraine, but Father Gordon was ready. Holding high the crucifix, he struck the demon with the other. The demon howled in pain and fled, disappearing with a rush of wind. The battle was over, but the war was far from won. To defeat a demon, you must first know its origins. But what did this demon want? And what terrible event was it hiding? Stay tuned next week to find out in part 2 of The Conjuring, The Smalls Family Case. And don't forget to subscribe for more videos like these.